Hi, welcome back. My name is Scott Gilliland. I'm one of the associate pastors here at Lover's Lane, where we are in the middle of a series called Meant for More, Moving Toward a Fuller Faith. I don't know about you, I have great aspirations when it comes to exercise, but I'm not always the best at following through. Recently, Stanford University conducted a study where they found that when people had one accountability partner, just somebody to give them a phone call or a hey, how you doing in regards to their exercise, 78% of them were more likely to actually follow through on their exercising goals. There's something about being connected in our pursuit of a larger goal that actually helps us to achieve the life that we really want. In an era of self-help, it's becoming increasingly popular for us to discuss spirituality in terms of isolation. I hear people say a lot, I'm spiritual, I'm just not really into organized religion. Or, I feel like my relationship with God is just between me and God. And while that might sound nice, or it might even make us feel good about where we are in our Christian faith, the reality is that this faith was never meant to be lived alone. You may have heard Jesus' famous saying, "Where two or more are gathered in my name, there I am with them." He says this to his disciples when he's teaching them how a community of faith should hold one another accountable. He shows us that in this faith designed to bring people together, there might be conflict, but we can work through it together. In fact, consider the story of Jesus himself. Surely he didn't need the disciples with him. He could have performed miracles all on his own. He could have saved the world all on his own. But instead he decides to include these young men who would doubt him, misunderstand him, get in his way, even betray him. Surely Jesus' personal story proves that our faith should not be lived in isolation. If we thought we could do this alone, we would be ignoring Jesus' final commandment. Go and make disciples, he says, as he ascends into heaven. Go and make disciples, he says, to women and men who had been misunderstanding him for all these years, who weren't necessarily portrayed as geniuses, and yet he knows it'll be messy, he knows it won't be perfect, but he also knows that if this faith is going to work, it needs to take place within community. This week, let's talk about how finding community and really living within our communities will actually help us to find a deeper, more meaningful relationship with Christ.